Well, I want to thank you good people at KEDS, and I've enjoyed talking with you as well, and I always enjoy our chats, and thanks for your time today, and give me a call back when you get this. All right, bye-bye. Oh, well, hey there. I guess you're here today to talk about parkour. What else is there to talk about, right? Well, parkour is French. It's a French term, and it means the spirit of the wind. And what parkour actually is, it's also known as free running. I always say what drew me to parkour is the stars, you know, the big names, the Drew Lusters.
I started parkour about 13 years old. It really changed my life, started to define me. Then things started to pick up. Parkour got pretty real. I went professional around 17, which I was the youngest parkourer on the tour at the time. You know, I was legit. I was Drew Luster. That name meant something to parkour.
So I've been a fan of Drew for about 7 years now, since the Parkour Festival in Switzerland when he did the 5-alarm burger twist, and it just about changed my life. So I'm pretty much in love with him, and he will be my future husband. But until then, until he realizes that I exist and I'm his #1 fan, I will keep following him.
You probably recognize, if you're a reader of Parkour magazine, this guy, Kurt Holland, from the editorial in last month's issue. Kurt, what would you say the biggest challenge has been in officiating?
I think the biggest challenge was getting fever tranquilizers out of the picture. I feel like we had a couple people abuse the right of that, and just getting it out of there, just clean the slate.
Yeah, I remember parkour back in the P3X days when everything flied. I could double dutch off of trash cans, triple axel off of the handicap rails. But that didn't fly when Justin Nowicki, the new commish, brought Kurt Holland to town. They outruled everything, and that's everything. I couldn't do anything with the handicap rails. I couldn't knock over trash cans that kids were playing hockey on. They just banned me. So now I'm sitting here at Kinko's, filling paper in this copy machine, getting paid minimum wage.
Well, I know why you're here, and it's probably the invitational that's coming up. It's the blank Mount Vernon Nazarene University Parkour Invitational. Of course, the blank is there for a major corporate sponsor. We're not quite there yet, but I get the sense that we're very close with KEDS Footwear. Yeah,
so
you've heard
I'm
of
an
them.
intern for KEDS. These are my favorite KEDS shoes. And recently I've been approached about this parkour experience, and frankly I don't even know what parkour is. I think the term is probably some sort of offensive thing.
What first got me started in religious parkour was kind of a vision I had about 3 or 4 years ago. I was walking and doing my devotions and walking, and then I saw a couple rocks next to each other, and something just told me, you need to jump from that rock to the other. And then from there it was just kind of a personal discovery, and then I did a little bit of research, and then I realized, hey, you know, parkour goes back all the way to the Old Testament, when David was going to be king, and he would do parkour, and then Jesus was the first one to parkour on water, and I just kind of wanted to mimic Jesus and be like Jesus.
So I never thought that I would find myself parkouring. It was a man's sport. It was definitely masculine. But I knew deep down within myself that just like any other sport, basketball, volleyball, swimming, women have a right to dominate. And that's what I see myself doing in parkour. I believe that I am the Lisa Leslie of parkour.
Okay, so I've been parkouring for about 2 weeks now, and I think I'm really good. I have a lot of potential, and I think I'm going to take it all at this week's Invitational. And I think I would classify myself as a Jackie Chan of women's parkour. The good Jackie Chan, the old Jackie Chan, not that new stuff, like the rush hour Jackie Chan. Yeah, that's how good I am.
I used to be number 1 or number 2, but I saw the temptations with the glamour opportunities and decided just to walk away. So I'm living out here on nature now. I'd say I'm probably 400, 500 kilometers from civilization right now. Just living life how it is, loving nature.
Oh, but when I think of parkour history, I definitely think of this guy, and you recognize that face. Jared Davis, noted parkour fan and historian, part-time, right?
Right.
So,
right. You probably don't know, but parkour has been in the history for almost thousands of years, if you didn't know that.
arguably.
Yeah. And like, it came over to America during the Founding Fathers' times, and it's actually in the Constitution, but it's kind of hidden there. It's almost seen as one of the nation's top sports, but it's kind of hidden with the Founding Fathers. They even built the White House to parkour off of it. That's all it's used for.
So yeah, I guess that I'm like the energizer of those that parkour. I give them what they need to do their moves, so without me this is not possible. Jasmine enjoys handfuls of sugar, not in cups or spoons or bowls, but just handfuls. Just open this up and let her grab as she goes. Jameson doesn't count anymore because he's gone. And Drew enjoys Hawaiian Punch lemonade. This is the only brand he will drink. He used to like pickles, but then he threw up a lot after parkouring, and pickle taste is really gross. So we do lemonade, and that is what they enjoy. I'm here, and without them, and without me, for them, this would not be possible.
We're pretty much the baddest parkourers there are.
There's no one better. Anyone else? No, they don't stand up to us.
Get out of our way. That's all we have to say.
I mean, I'll parkour anywhere. Anybody, anytime, anywhere. Challenges. I'm up for it. Can't handle this. This tag team, can't handle it.
Well, I've been doing parkour underground for a while now. But it wasn't until last year when Jameson got lost in the wilderness, or wherever he is, that I took parkour seriously enough that I wanted to be a professional part-time parkourer. And so, ever since then, I've been training extra hard, you know, taking my vitamins and stuff like that. I've had to overcome a few obstacles. For instance, last November, I think it was, I had to get surgery because I was just chafing all the time from my mid-thorax region, and so the surgery went well, everything was good. I've been chafing free now for 6 months. I guess the hardest thing about it is that I lost my navel in the surgery.
Parkour, run free or die. Coming this fall, it's not about jumping. It's not about running. It's about living.
Is this Parker game, the parkour game?